and I am creating these videos on behalf of the RTMinds project based on art journaling. So this is a 4-week class and today is week 1. So today what we're going to be looking at is creating 3 different types of journals so you can choose which is the correct one for you going forward. These range in size and how many pages are in them. So it's totally up to you which one you would like to use. So I'm going to go through these now and you can then press pause on your laptop and do these in your own time. It's a really simple method but really effective. The materials you'll need for this first journal is a piece of A4 paper, any colour that you would like, and a pair of scissors. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to fold this piece of A4 paper long ways. And then fold it in half again, but the other direction this time. And then half again. And then you need to open out your piece of paper. And you should be left with 8 rectangles on that piece of paper. So once you've got this, you're going to fold it again in half long ways. And then you're going to chop here with your pair of scissors. So you can see this is my folded end, so you must make sure you've cut from the folded end and not the open end. So you're going to cut down that line into the centre using your pair of scissors as neatly as you can. Then you're going to open up your piece of paper and you'll find you've got a hole in the middle. That's what we want. You're then going to fold your piece of paper in half again, long ways, and you're going to push the 2 ends together. And what you'll find is it naturally goes into a book. So you're going to push it together and then flatten down all of the pages. And you will be left with a 4-page book. So doubled over is an 8-page book. Page 1, page 2, page 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So right now this is a bit plain, so you might want to jazz it up a little bit with borders or some washi tape or some paint, you know, a bit of colour, just so it's ready to add into in the next few weeks. So that is the first journal option, and this is really simple to make. So now I'm going to show you journal 2. So for the second journal, the materials that you'll need is a piece of cardboard, 2 pieces of A4 in any colour that you would like, a ruler, a pencil, a pair of scissors and some Pritt stick. This book is going to make an accordion style journal. So the 2 pieces that you use need to go together, or you might choose the same colour, that is absolutely fine. The first thing that you need to do is you need to fold your 2 pieces of coloured A4 in half, long ways. Like so. And you need to cut down this fold. So you can open them up and use your pair of scissors to cut down this fold. Like so. So you'll end up with 4 strips of coloured paper. There we go. So you've got your 4 strips there. And what we're going to do with each of these strips, we're going to fold them in half. And then we're going to bring both ends back to the edge. So you will be left, and turn it over and do the other side. So you will be left, when you open it up, with a W shape. So you can see that there. So you're going to do that with all of your strips of paper. So you'll now have 4 strips of paper that have been folded into W's, like so. So what we're going to do now is we are going to stick these all together to create the concertina of the accordion fold, so the bit in the middle, followed by an M. So you're going to turn that one over so you can see that's an M. And I'm going to use my Pritt stick to stick these together. So you can see the edge is upwards and the edge on this one is downwards. So just keep alternating as you stick these together. So I'm going to turn that to the other edge. I'm going to do another yellow. So this edge is up and this one will be down. So I'm going to stick those two together. So you can see there I've attached 3 so far, and I've got one final colour to put on, which is my red one. So because this fold is downwards, the next one's going to be upwards, so they'll stick on like that. And I will be then left with 4 strips of paper which have made my accordion concertina fold. Like so. So what we're going to do now, using your piece of cardboard, this is just to strengthen the front and the back of the accordion book. So basically you're going to draw around your book twice and cut out the cardboard. So you're left with your 2 bits of card for the front and the back of the book, and you're just going to stick these on the front fold and the back fold using your Pritt stick. So make sure you put plenty of glue on that bit of paper, and then stick that down. So that's on one end, and then I'm going to do the same on the other end. Oops. Like so. So now what you'll find is when you open it up, it'll be a lot stronger because you've got the 2 pieces of card on either end. You might want to neaten up the cardboard as well so it's nice and flush with your paper. I'm going to do that just so it's nice and neat. And there you have it. There is your accordion style book. Now what I've done on one of mine is I've added a front cover and a back cover. I've gone for the same one, and this is just some wrapping paper. So you might want to decorate the front and the back as well so it's a bit more personal to you. You could use a photograph, some collage, some paint, some brush or whatever you fancy adding on the front and the back. And there you have it. This is journal number 2. So for journal 3, this is the simplest journal. It's A5 in size and it's using A4 paper to do it with. And all we're going to do is we're going to do a simple book binding technique down the side. So the materials that you will need for this are a ruler, a pencil, 5 pieces of A4 and a needle and a thread. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to fold these in half so you've got your A5 size. Once you've got these folded in half, you then need to choose the order of your book. So I'm going for a purple cover, followed by blue, then white, then blue, then white. Just make sure they're all in the same position, so you've got a nice spine in the middle. And then what we're going to do is we're going to follow these measurements. So it's 3.5 centimetres from the edge, then 2 centimetres, 2 centimetres, 2 centimetres, 2 centimetres, 2, 2, 2. So you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points with 3.5 at each end and then 2 centimetres between each mark. You're then going to knot your thread, so make sure you've got plenty of thread available. And you're going to go from the inside of the journal and push outwards with your needle. And then you're going to go up and down all the way across. So once you've got to the end, you're going to take off your needle and you're going to tie this as tightly as you can into a double knot so it doesn't slip back through your journal. You might want to chop off that extra bit of thread, and you might want to just secure those with a bit of tape on both sides so it doesn't get lost. And there you have it. You push that down, you'll then have an A5 homemade journal which is bound by you. Enjoy trying these 3 different techniques and choosing the journal that is right for you for the next 3 weeks. Thank you, bye bye.